Alright, it is a travel day, guys. And we are not traveling this early. We are taking Karen to the airport. I am going to be taking the rig and leaving today and heading towards Tucson. Karen's going to fly back to Florida, take a new truck. She's not as comfortable getting this rig out of the sight from hell, as you seen in our last video, but traveling for 2 days, about 850 miles to Tucson. So we've got to move a new truck. Normally we go together, we move two at a time, but there was only one going from Florida to Denver. So while I'm taking the rig, the fifth wheel, moving it from this campground to our next destination near Tucson, she is going to take a new truck, and deliver it in Denver, and then fly down and meet me. So we have to drop her off the airport early in the morning, so she'll be able to get down there at a decent hour into Florida.
Through blacks, morning light so kind, coffee's brewing warm, day's about to form. Cup in my hand is gold, hot sip never gets old. Smell of beans so strong, starts my day off right on.
Okay.
Morning coffee in my cup, wake me up, don't stop. Morning coffee, love that taste.
You can check in right here at there if you want.
Yeah.
Okay. So, alright, bye. Love you. Let me when you land, okay?
Mornings feel so right. Sugar, cream, or black.
Alright, guys, we have gotten Karen dropped off safely, and we're going to head back to the camper now. It is 4 a.m. so try to get me a few more hours sleep, and then get up and head towards Arizona on a solo travel day. So doing it all by myself this time. It's gonna be fun. Not having my helper in the car to tell me where to turn and everything. Hey, morning, guys. Didn't get much sleep when I got back from dropping Karen off, but time to get moving. So I gotta get everything set up. It's gonna be a fun day doing this solo. So gonna go with y'all guys, depending on y'all to let me know if I back in anything. Okay, so we'll catch you on the road. So we made it to Van Horn, Texas tonight. Got about 2 hours to get to El Paso in the morning. Great thing about having ADHD is that you can't just stop for no reason unless you're going somewhere. So I was originally going to stop in Fort Stockton, but it was like 3 o'clock and there was nothing to do. So I just kept driving, came here. The Loves does not have a RV stop here, so wasn't able to do that. Went to a RV place, called them at the last minute, tried to do that last minute, and it didn't work. they told me they were booked solid, so no big deal. I drive through here a lot when we deliver trucks in the past, so there's always a Quality Inn that we stayed at, and went in there, explained to her what I wanted to do, just park in the parking lot where the truck parking is overnight. She said, yeah, that's not a problem. So here's our setup. Not a bad setup. One thing I do like is the LevelMate Pro was able to help out, because I set it up and then I was able to move around in the parking lot and find the best spot. I'm really close to being level where I'm at. I think I'm like 1/4 of an inch front to back and 1/4 of an inch on the side to side, so I'm okay with that. And I'm only opening my main slide in the kitchen anyways, so I think I'll be okay. But wanted to show you all this view behind me. Now I was inside messing around, so I didn't get a chance to see the sunset, unfortunately, but beautiful mountain range here, and right off the interstate, but it's actually quiet inside the camper. I'm gonna head in now, give me a bite to eat, get a good night's rest. I'm supposed to get down to like 46 tonight, so camper actually feels really nice inside, so I'm gonna go in, give me a good night's sleep, and see y'all guys in the morning. Hey, good morning everybody. We had a really good night's sleep last night, much better than the night before. Weather got a little cool. It was a little chilly in the camper. Didn't need the heater, but felt good actually. Wasn't too loud, very quiet, and so everything worked out great there. But we are less than 20 miles from leaving Texas officially and being in New Mexico. Stopped a little ways back and went ahead and topped the fuel tank off, because New Mexico is not really expensive, but it's more than Texas, and then Arizona gets expensive, and California is just, you know, you need to be a millionaire to buy fuel there. But something I like about coming through El Paso is I-10 runs right on the Mexican border. If you can see straight ahead of me, that is Mexico. So the interstate runs right alongside the border. You can see the border wall in some places. Not sure if you'll be able to see it on the camera, but if you ever wanted to see Mexico without going into Mexico, then drive through El Paso and you will see it. But we're going to be going into New Mexico pretty shortly. Tonight we're staying at a Harvest Host in Las Cruces, New Mexico. It's a winery. Hopefully relax, unwind, enjoy the evening. Got some family that lives in Las Cruces that's going to come over. We're going to go out to dinner. Karen is safe. She is almost to Tennessee, heading towards Denver, and then she's going to fly in, like we said. She'll fly in Thursday and meet me in Benson. Turn the camera over a little this way. You can maybe get a better view of Mexico there. Everything over there to my left is Mexico. And if you look down there on the other side of that road coming up, that's the border wall, or the border fence in this place. And then forget what the name of that river is. It's really famous. Somebody let us know down in the comments. We made it to the Rio Grande Winery, located in Las Cruces, New Mexico. It's a Harvest Host. The place is really nice. I'll show you the view. This is the view outside. Absolutely gorgeous. And there's where we're set up for tonight, or at least I am. Karen's on her way to Denver still, somewhere in Illinois, I think. Looks like they got a food truck here. They do have some food inside as well. Not sure what is around front to see. Went around there when I got here. I love coming to places like this. Just, you know, you don't see stuff like this every day, especially in Florida. The mountains and stuff, and here we are able to stay in it. Here's the actual vineyard itself. And then we're going to see the sunset coming down there a little later. Supposed to be really nice. This is the front of the building. Take round to the front. I don't know if we're allowed to walk. We don't want to get in trouble. Did ask though, because we stayed at the last winery and the gentleman, I wasn't even recording. I had the GoPro in my hand and he's like, you're recording? And I'm like, no sir, I was maybe gonna record a little bit. So we don't let recording here. People, we respect their privacy. So I'm like, whoa, sorry. So, yeah, doesn't look like we can go over there. So I'm not gonna invade. But I did go inside and ask the owner here. I said, was it okay to record on your property? Because we always like to respect people's wishes, especially when it's their property and they're letting us stay here for free. So just got to be polite. This is a really cool place. Sad that Karen can't be with me because I know she would really enjoy being here. But we got to run and make a little bit of money here and there. I did get a phone call today on a little side gig that I've been working on, and looks like everything is approved on it. So I have me a little side gig going. I'll be going down June. I'll be going down to Mexico City. If you know what's happening the first week of June in Mexico City, you'll know what I'm doing. But we're definitely going to do a video on that, bring y'all some excitement, and show that to you. So be sure to stay tuned for that. But some little fire pits out here and everything, fountain, really cool place. Great place to bring some family, friends, whatever, have a glass of wine, enjoy the evening. Love these old tractors. Oh, that's right, I forgot. When we came in here, the sign says wine and pickleball, which I really thought that was a unique combination, but they have pickleball courts. So how cool is that? Come here, get a glass of wine, and then go fumble around and play pickleball. Anyways, I love these old tractors. These things are so cool. I know the new ones will do a lot more than what these old guys will do, but these guys were beasts in their times. I've got with our Christmas tree farm, we have a 1948 John Deere. These are farmals, or farmals, whatever you pronounce it, but we have a 48 John Deere. We actually use it. It cranks up and everything, and we use it to pull our hay wagon. So, and then there is our setup that we will be sitting from tonight and watching the sunset. I'm gonna head back over there now. Just spoke to my cousins and they're on their way here, so once they get here, we're gonna go in, have some dinner, and have a glass of wine. Tomorrow I've got to go to Benson, Arizona. We're gonna stay there for 3 days. Karen wanted to go see Tombstone, so figured we would stay closer to be able to drive down to Tombstone. We'll check that out. I'm gonna pick her up Thursday. We'll probably go do that Friday, and then we head to Tucson for 3 weeks. So thanks for coming along for this little journey, guys. We'll shoot a little bit tomorrow. Take you along on the complete solo trip from San Antonio, Texas to, I guess Benson, Arizona, not Tucson. Close enough. Guys, good morning. We are on the road again. Last leg of the solo journey. We'll be in Benson tonight, and then this weekend we're heading on to Tucson. So I had a wonderful evening last night at the Rio Grande Winery located in Las Cruces, New Mexico. Had a few of my cousins come out. We had dinner, had a glass of wine, just caught up on times and telling stories. So really enjoyed that. Family's everything. If you've watched any of my videos, you know how important family is to me. So it was good to be able to see them while we traveled through. And Karen will be back tomorrow, pick her up at the airport in Tucson, and then we are fully back to relaxing and enjoying life, getting y'all some better content out there, and hoping y'all enjoy it. super clean. They're located everywhere. Easy to get into. They always have DEF if you need DEF. And with the open roads, the price is pretty much the same price as anywhere else. So, and then like in this one, looks like we get the very first stall. So pretty easy. Cool thing too I like about Loves is anytime you get fuel, it's supposed to be 50 gallons or more, you get a free coffee. And if you know me, I love coffee. Alright guys, so like I said, great thing about Loves is get the Loves card too. We'll ask you your information. Well, wants the Loves again. Let's see. Alright. So you want diesel. Ask if you want DEF. We're not going to get DEF for now. Want your number, it's like a PIN number, so you don't have to worry about it. If you get stolen or anything, you're safe. Do you want anything else? No. And do you want a receipt? Yes. Okay. So there is a myth out there, guys, that truckers don't like RVers, and it's not that they don't like them, because I deliver big trucks too. Really loud with air in the hoses. What they don't like is when you're done fueling, pull forward, get out the way. That way if there's a truck behind you, they can get in there. These guys are working. We're out here having fun, relaxing, and enjoying life. So you don't want to hold them up. I guess that's the nicest way you can say it. There we go. All right. So, like I said, when you're done, pull forward, get out of the way so they can get some fuel. So they have a little white line up here. Just look in your mirror and you can tell when your trailer's, but if you're gonna pull all the way up that white line, it's designed for 18-wheelers. And truck stop coffee is not always the best coffee, but it's free coffee when you got pop fuel. So, and just like that, guys, we got our receipt, we got fuel, we got coffee, most importantly. So got us about an hour, I guess, roughly, I don't know, and then we're gonna relax the rest of the day. Solo driving will be done. If you come through New Mexico, or you're coming out of Texas, anywhere near the border, the United States has a checkpoint. I've seen a lot of YouTube videos on it. You know, people being hard to get through, but it's basically what they're looking for here is somebody that is illegally trying to come into the country, and they can catch them here possibly, which I doubt they would come this way, or somebody that's smuggling somebody, or drugs. You know, that would be the main three things. They been through here a lot of times, and I always laugh because the question they ask is, are you a U.S. citizen? And guys, if y'all haven't noticed from my voice, I'm from the South. If you can fake a voice like this, then you've earned to get here. But we're gonna go through here, shouldn't have no problems. Curious, I've never been through here with an RV. I mean, of course, I'm sure that would, you know, strike curiosity, as you could easily smuggle people inside of it, but I don't have nobody in there unless they snuck in there without my knowledge. Smuggling a cup of coffee though. I hope they don't make me pour it out. Alright. $100 says he asks if I'm a U.S. citizen. I always want to look at him and say, I don't know, what do you think, buddy? With my accent. Thank you. Well, that was very easy. He didn't even want to know if I was a U.S. citizen. I guess he looked at me and said, man, there ain't no way that redneck's from Mexico. All right, guys, so we are on our last leg of this solo trip. We'll be actually hooked up to full hookups tonight, which is going to be really nice. So for some reason, I don't know if I'm switching that little switch on the heater in the right direction or wrong direction. I thought you're supposed to switch it off when you're on gas and on to use power, but I turned the gas on last night. This morning, about a half an hour before I wanted to take a shower, I turned the heater on, and a half hour later, let's just say I took a really quick shower. It was not even, I wouldn't call it lukewarm. So I'm going to actually try it with the switch on, maybe thinking that's telling it to use propane. So I don't know. What do y'all, does anybody out there know how that thing works? We definitely need to know, because we're going to be boondocking here next month, or about another month, a little over a month. We're going to be boondocking for about 10 days. So using propane heat is going to be really important. So y'all guys let us know which way to put that switch on the outside, on or off, to make it use propane. And yeah, I'm saying propane. Propane. God, I hate that word. I don't know what it is. I hate it. I hate that word. I can think about it and I can say it right, but I struggle with it. Y'all got any words y'all struggle with that y'all just cannot pronounce? This place is called the Texas Canyon. It's located in Arizona. So I'm not really sure what the reasoning is behind all of that. If you happen to know that, drop a comment. Let me know, because I'd love to know. I've been through here a ton of times, and well, I've never researched it, but don't know why. So like I said, if you know, leave a comment. We're gonna run a video as I drive though, because this is really about the next mile is really cool. So we have killed as much time as I can kill. We're 20 miles away, or 20 minutes away from this the campground where we're staying at.
In a quarter mile, merge onto I-10 West.
And my little helper's helping us again. Sorry guys, she not very polite. But we got 20 minutes. It's a quarter after, so we're gonna be about 25 minutes early. We're gonna just roll in and see how strict they are on that 2 o'clock rule. Hopefully they'll let us in. But I did want to show these rock formations as we leave. Like I said, there's that one right there on the right. That thing, you could push it off, I swear. But this is a cool section of interstate in the country. If you've been through here, you've seen this. Nothing to do here. This is the one coming up that I really love. See, it's right on the other side of this. But again, some over there, looks like it's just stuck between them. This is the one I love, right up there on the top. How is that thing sitting there? I mean, I'm gonna climb up there one day and push it. I don't know. But great section. Check it out when you come through here. We're gonna roll in to this campground that says 2 o'clock for check-in, and keep fingers crossed that just because we're 20-25 minutes early, they'll be like, don't worry about it, go ahead and come in, you're good to go. If not, we'll sit outside for 20-30 minutes and wait. It says we are here. I don't know where. Let's see. Looks like we just pull straight through, and then we go into the office and do a little checking in. So make sure I'm all the way up so people can get by me. We're gonna run in real quick, hopefully get checked in. hopefully we will have no issues. And we'll be right back. All right. Good news. They let us check in. Haha. And now we're going to follow this gentleman. So apparently they take you to your site, escort you, so you don't have to worry about getting lost or anything. So that works for me as well. I believe we have a pull-through site, so that's going to be really nice since I am by myself. But we're going to follow this gentleman around. He's going to tell us where to go to. This is 68. All right, nice pull-through site. Hey guys, so that's it. We've made it. We're here in Benson, safe and sound. Solo trip was a success. Pick up Karen tomorrow at the airport, and we're gonna, I think, check out Tombstone, a couple other things in this area, and then we head to Tucson this weekend. So y'all have a great night. Until next time, we'll catch you on the flip flop.